plan that you seek?
Yes, the comprehensive, cohesive plan that we see is really Roger Coates' plan. He is a
Just for a minute. I gotta go get my
expert.
bike on the other
He
side. I
is
came out
someone
tomorrow.
who has studied these plans based on metrics and based on empirical evidence. And what he's found is that these comprehensive plans actually bring more money into the DWS, will bring more money into DWSD's coffers.
You are concerned that what the city is doing now is completely ineffective. Is that right?
Well, it's a good first step, but what we have is a hodgepodge of different financial support pools of money. We've got a rule over here and a rule over there, but nothing that's comprehensive that a customer, a Detroiter can go to and look and know what their rights are, know what type of situation will put them in shut off. So we're really concerned that Mr. Latimer says he's working on it, been working on it for months, but it's time to get it finished, and it's time to give that plan to the citizens.
So, Alice, in a nutshell, what are you asking for?
We're asking for some stop the shutoffs. The shutoffs are occurring at a rate of 350 to 400 a week. So something's wrong with the plan that still allows 400 Detroiters to be without water every week.
But Mr. Latimer did testify that once the second moratorium, or the moratorium that came in after your lawsuit, that collections went down, that they were on a pace to get to 1.3 million, and then they went down dramatically.
Except he also testified that once the moratorium was off, they went back up again. And so what we're saying in terms of a sustainable way forward, not a one quick fix with these shutoffs, that sustainably, if we put people in a payment plan, it's actually going to bring more money into the coffers. And with the outside funders that are being that have gotten involved, this is money that's not coming out of anybody else's pocket, but this is independent source funding. So they will actually pay some of DWSD Detroiters' bills, so there would actually be more money. So we see that as a win-win to stop the presses right now. Let everybody get together. Let's get that plan of action together. Then let's move forward. And the suffering for the children and for different families that are being pressed to live without water and pots of water and bottles of water, that's just not right. It's inhumane. It's a violation of basic human dignity. And we shouldn't allow it to happen in our city. Detroit is better than that.
Do you think in terms of any of the defense witnesses, their testimony, was there anything in there that you maybe learned or that you were surprised to hear them say out loud?
Well, what I was surprised to hear them say out loud is that they had violated the due process of our clients. That indeed the policy and procedure manual that's online is not being followed. That the policy and procedure manual had fallen into disuse, as admitted by Sue McCormick, who is the director. And to not have those type of due process provisions.
Okay.
That is part of our due process and equal protection.
So after hearing the closing arguments, how will the judge rule on Monday?
I'm very much thinking we have put in our case for this judge, and we are hoping for a successful opinion, and we're hoping to work with the city of Detroit to create the plan that will be used really as a template, with the poverty level in Detroit being the highest level probably in any other place in the country, with the endemic nature of it. We can put together a plan that can be used as a beacon for other communities that are struggling with the same type of financial and poverty.
So if the judge doesn't rule in your favor, what happens then? What's next?
The case goes forward. This case is going forward on the due process, the equal protection, the Michigan Constitution level for health and safety, and the estoppel. The fact that DWSD let these bills get so big. How do you get an $8,000 bill? How do you get a $5,000 bill? Somebody sleep at the train wheel. And so when that happens, then you wait until the bill gets $8,000, then you just shut off the water and you put that on the back of the poorest folks in the city, or the least able to pay.
So when you say the case is going to go on, what does that
Well,
mean?
this is just a very early part of the case. This case was just filed July 21st. We haven't even done what we call discovery, where we go in and ask for documents, material, and we go in and we do an extreme amount of review. These facts we've learned they were laying around on the surface. They were the low-lying fruit for us to pick in terms of proving our case. Our clients are our most important witnesses here. They have come forward, and you haven't even heard from all of them. There are probably only 3 or 4 of the plaintiffs in this case that have come forward so far.
The judge seemed very concerned at the same time about the 904 limitations on preventing the judiciary from interfering too much in local operations, but at the same time exploring that whole contracts area. What did that say to you, that he's exploring both of those? So
It's a new area of the law. Rick Thornblade, Allison's family. And it's a little inside joke.